Hello everybody, your friendly Canvas admin Jake here, back with you again with another Canvas tutorial. So today we're going to talk about how to import course content into another one of your courses. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is perhaps in your playground course you have spent a lot of time. Perhaps in your playground course you spent a lot of time developing a module for your students in the fall. And when your courses are provisioned for you in Canvas, you'd like to take that module that you spent so much time on and move it into your course, into your real Canvas course. And you don't want to have to start it over again. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to go to the course that you want to move things into, right? So that's where we do it from, because we're going to import content into that course. So I'm inside of Canvas. I'm just going to use my demo course for now. And if I come to modules, you can see all I have is my example module, but I would like to have the module that I developed inside this course right here. So you might think that you go to add a module. That is not how you do it. What you're actually going to do is you're going to go to your course settings. All right, so I'm going to go to my course settings over here in the course navigation. And when you do that, if you look over on the right hand side, you've got all sorts of options. And one of them is import course content. This is what we want to choose. Okay. Incidentally, we can also export course content. So if you've worked on a module and you want to share it with a friend or share it with a teacher, you could export your module and share it with them if you want to. But that's a different conversation. Right now, we're going to choose import course content. And when you choose that, it's going to ask you what kind of content you want to import. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select copy a Canvas course. You take a look and you can see the other examples that are there. So if you have content coming from some other LMS that you want to import, you might be able to, but for the most part, you're always going to choose copy a Canvas course. And it feels counterintuitive because we're not going to copy the entire course. We could if we want to. If you've got another class of Algebra 2 to teach, and you taught it already last year, you might choose to copy your Algebra 2 course from last year into this year's course, and that way you don't have to create everything from scratch. So you could do that if you want to, but I'm going to choose copy a Canvas course. And now I'm going to search for the course that I'm looking for. Now I'm going to have a ton of results because I'm the Canvas admin, so I'll see a whole bunch of courses. You are only going to see courses that you're enrolled in as a teacher. So I know that I want to pull from this for now, I just want to pull from this Go Formative course that I created. So I'm going to choose the course. There's a little checkbox saying include completed courses. That's so that you can check your archived courses. Remember, at the end of the school year, your courses will be archived. They don't go away. They're not deleted. They just are completed. So you want to be able to look in those completed courses for the stuff that you created before and move it forward. So make sure you check that box. I'm sitting here pointing at my screen with my finger like you can see it, but I'll do a better job of mousing. So right here. So now do you want to copy the entire course? If you do, you click all content. If you want to copy just specific content, you check right here. And I do want to check specific content. And this is an important box too. I'm not going to check it right now because I don't actually have a due date attached to what I'm going to import. But if you have due dates and events and things like that, and you want to make sure you adjust those dates in your new course, you'll check this box off. All right, so I've set this up. I'm going to click on the import button. And down here in the current job list, you'll see that it pops up. And it says select content. So this is because, remember, just a minute ago I said I didn't want everything, I want only specific things. So now I'm going to say what I want. So I click on select content, and I'm going to come to modules because I want to bring an entire module over. And I want to bring over, I want to bring over this module. So I'll click on this module, and I'm going to click on select content. And what you'll see is it'll pop up and say queued, which means that it's waiting. I went ahead and queued up this other one before too to show you that I can also bring over, instead of an entire module, I can bring over just items. So if I click on this select content, by the way, I did the same steps up here to get this down here. So I go to select content, and this time I want to bring over just a quiz. I know I created a quiz in my other course that I'm teaching. Maybe this semester I have 2 biology courses, and I don't want to have to create the same quiz for both of them. So I created it in my other course already. and I'm going to copy it over here. So I just come to quizzes, I click my little box, I want to select this quiz, and I want to select, and it'll queue that up, and it'll give me some blue progress bars. So now we're just going to sit here and wait for a couple seconds while these progress bars progress. Sometimes it can take a few minutes for this import to happen. That is because Canvas uses its own backend services to do these copies. So you have to wait in line with the people around the country who also are asking Canvas to import courses and copy content. Particularly, you will find around the beginning of the school year and the end of the school year that you might have to wait a few minutes for things to copy because everybody's trying to copy their stuff over. The great thing is, though, once this has been started, you can go away from this page and come back to it later. So I can see that this has finished already. So now if I go home into my demo course and I jump to modules, you can see that it has imported this entire module for me. And it's ready to go. It has wiped all of the student data from before. This is all blank and ready. And if I want to make changes, of course, I can click into these pages and these assignments and make whatever changes I need to make. It looks like, let's take a look under quizzes. Okay, so that's the one that came over with my module a few minutes ago. And then let's see if this one has finished importing yet. Yep, this one is finished. Okay, that's great. Oh, I bet, silly me, I chose the same quiz that was already inside that module. So it was smart enough to go, hey, you already copied this over. So it didn't copy it in there twice, which was nice of it. How polite. But so that's how you import course content into your course. Remember, you can copy an entire course. You can copy just modules. You can copy individual pages. You can pick and choose what you want to bring over. So you really only have to create things inside Canvas once. If you're going to use them again, you just import it into the course you want to import it into. Let's take just a moment to talk about exporting, because that's a common question for, how do I share this? So we do the same thing. So we go to export course content this time. And what are we going to export? Are we going to export the entire course? Or are we going to export just a quiz? And then I can select which quiz I want to export, right? Notice that after 30 days, you can't download your export files anymore. So I'm going to choose course and create an export. And this is going to take a while, especially if it's a large course, it's going to take a real long time. But notice it says right here, you can leave the page and you'll get an email when the export is complete. That is dependent upon how you have your account notifications set up. So if you have your notifications to come at the end of the day, you might not get that email until the end of the day. So if you want to get that email right away, jump into your account notifications and make sure that you have it set to come to you immediately. But you can do that here, and you can do it with quizzes. And then when you're ready to share this with somebody, you just email. Here's the file. So I click on New Export. It says, where do you want to download it? So I can download it to my desktop, sure. Okay, and then I can email this course to a colleague, right? I created this course, you're going to share it with them so they can look at whatever's in there. And then when they're ready, when they get the email with the course in it, all they have to do is go to import course content. And then remember up here where you choose the type, we're choosing a Canvas course export package. And then we can just go to the desktop and choose what we want and open it, just like that. I'm not actually going to import it now because I don't want to copy, the course into itself, but you get the idea. All right, so that's importing and exporting content. When you have made something inside your course and you want it somewhere else, that's how you get it there. Just import it into the other courses that you want it in. And remember, any courses you were a teacher of, as long as those courses haven't been deleted, you will have access to. So you want last year's stuff, you can do it. Look for another video on the How To Hub or on the YouTube channel. If you need more Canvas tutorials, let me know if there's something specific I can cover for you. Until next time, see you later.